So, what happened to me? I'm very, very stubborn because I kept saying, look, it can be better. All we have to do is elect better people. And if we elect better people, the system gets better. And enough people rolled their eyes at me and said, look, smartass, if you're so good at this, put your money where your mouth is. Try to make it happen. And I said, well, I can't run for office. That's just silly. You got to be good looking, charismatic. Clearly, I wasn't watching CPAC very much, but you got to like petting dogs and kissing babies and shaking hands, and don't ever get those confused. Really, don't ever get those confused, not in the age of camera phones. And enough people said, all right, you got to try it on your own, so I did. And me and this crazy team went forward and tried to do this thing based on a couple of very, very simple tenets. You know, we didn't know what we were doing. We'd all been engaged in politics in the past, but we were going to try something brand new. And those simple tenets were this. One, don't treat people like idiots. And if you want to know what my core political philosophy is, people always ask you, conservative, or you're liberal, or you're left-wing, or you're right-wing. I don't even know what those words mean. I think most Canadians don't know what those words mean. What I do know is that citizens aren't stupid, that people are inherently good, and if given the right information, people will do the right thing. So, as you can tell from listening to me, I'm also not very good at sound bites. So in running for that election, I decided we're really going to engage Calgarians deeply on issues that matter. So every week during the election, we released a platform. We called them the Better Ideas. There were 12 of them by the end of the campaign. And every one of those had a single pithy line. Calgary Transit should be the preferred choice for commuters, not the last choice. You know, Calgarians should be able to move around their city efficiently regardless of their choice of transportation. So one line. Beyond that one line would be a page or two saying what I wanted to do. There'd be an audio and video podcast of me explaining the idea. And then, interestingly enough, there would be a paper, a research paper, anywhere from 4 to 20 pages long with footnotes and case studies talking about where the ideas came from and what happened. The night before the election, someone pointed out to me that any one of my 12 better ideas had more words in it than surprisingly, than the combined platforms of all of my opponents. And there were 12 of them. And thanks to technology and Google Analytics and things like that, what we realized is people were reading them from beginning to end and commenting and getting into fights and debating and talking about them. Because people are willing to be able to engage that way if you ask them to. And if you make it easy for them. The second tenet of our campaign was a very simple old rule of politics. Go where the people are, don't expect them to come to you. So we tried to make it really easy. You know, we went to every festival, every pathway, every park, and just talked to people. And of course we discovered, as you know, that a lot of people live online. And there are ways to reach groups and clubs online, different organizations as they come together, but just individuals who like different things. One of the most politically active forums in Calgary is a forum on the Calgary Flames fan site. You know, most of it's about hockey, but there's something called the off-topic forum, just anything that's not hockey. And there's deep, thoughtful, engaging conversations about politics. So you go and you find these folks and you get into those conversations and you talk about that. And it's something that I've tried to keep doing now that I'm in the job now, and I'm going to go a little faster here. But there's stuff that really works.